What's up, y'all? It's Tony with Faith Over Fear Motivations. This video is going to be about the scariest day of my life, June 19th, 2013. Bear with me, this video may get long. It's because I'm going to talk about my colostomy as well as the surgery and the miracle of saving my leg. So bear with me because this one's liable to get long and I'm liable to ramble. But I'm just going to go right into it. So to recap just a little bit, they said this tumor was originally too big to operate on, and so we were going to do chemo and radiation first. We did all the chemo, we did all the radiation, and at that point, the tumor had decided that it was going to start growing again. And so they looked at me and said, "You don't have time to wait, we've got to get you onto surgery." And so at that point, they gave me like a month to my body to recover from radiation and everything before they would cut me on surgery. During that time, Kristen and I got married, which is wonderful. We decided to do that so that we could get married on both legs, so that we could be there, we could go on our honeymoon, and we could have one last hoorah on two legs. It was a very real deal that I was going to lose my leg June 19th, 2013. We knew it was coming. I'd already signed the paperwork, all of the medical releases and everything. It was going to happen. So the morning of June 19th, show up at the hospital super early, 5 a.m. They take me back. They put the dotted line where they're going to cut along my hip. Super scary. I mean, they said surgery was going to be 10 to 12 hours long, and that I would wake up without a right leg, without a prostate, without a rectum, and I would be an ostomy. I would have a colostomy bag. So 12 hours later, fast forward, I do wake up from surgery, and everybody's celebrating. I still have my right leg. That's one of those miracles that was not supposed to happen. In fact, I had already picked out what prosthetics and stuff that we were going to look at first. That's how real losing my leg was. But God performed His first miracle there. I saved my right leg, but the bad part is I was only out of surgery for approximately 4 hours before I was in such excruciating pain that I had to be rushed back into the surgery room for an emergency fasciotomy. What that means is they sliced my left calf open on both sides. I had gotten compartment syndrome. During the 12-hour surgery, my legs were elevated, and so blood was going to my leg but not getting back up, and so all it would do is swell. Once I came out of surgery and my heart started pumping fast again, my legs were all back level. It just started swelling extremely fast. I ended up losing part of that compartment in that calf, one of the 3 compartments in my calf. I spent 21 days laying in the hospital bed there. I had been split wide open. I woke up with a colostomy bag, and almost lost a leg and a half within 24 hours. They said that I was 4 hours from losing my left leg at the knee down from that compartment syndrome, which was a complication of the 12-hour surgery I had earlier that day. I shouldn't say morning, it was all day. But they did save my leg. They saved both of them, actually. I did end up with a colostomy bag still, but I did not lose my rectum and I did not lose my prostate. They were able to peel that tumor away from my sciatic nerve and save everything, which is, like I said, a miracle from God that happened. But I do want to talk about also the colostomy, because going into surgery, I was probably more scared of getting the colostomy bag than I was losing my leg. Reason being, I had seen major league athletes professional athletes with prosthetics. You see people that have learned to run and rock climb and snowboard and all kinds of stuff on prosthetics. And so I knew that I could bear it, and I could learn to use the prosthetic leg, and I would be walking again. I knew that. But the colostomy bag is what scared me. The no bowel control, the you just go poop right in the middle of a conversation. You can't help it. It's just going to come out. And that's one thing that I was warned about, and just the whole having to deal with that on a day in and day out basis. I was so scared that it was just my life would be over. But I will say it was an adjustment. It was more of a learning to eat right adjustment, and I didn't even do that as good as I should have, to be real honest. But the colostomy, if you have to ever get one, you can deal with it, I promise. It wasn't near as bad as I thought it would be. Did I have some accidents with it? Sure. But it wasn't near as devastating to my lifestyle as I thought it would be. Of course, there was always jokes made about it too, is that, hey, I'm good for a long car ride now because I've got the bag, I don't have to stop. But so, we made light of it, and it was definitely a life-changing deal, but it was not devastating, I should say. But as many of you also know, another miracle to the colostomy story is after having that colostomy for 3.5 years, I got it reversed. They were not real open to wanting to reverse it, but they said I had a 50-50 shot of the reversal going good, or they said the reversal could also put me right back into no bowel control and be absolutely miserable. But we took a chance. We said God doesn't perform 98% miracles, and that is true to this day, because it's now July, and I have not had any trouble since the colostomy takedown. Just God's in the miracle working business, and so if you're going through something bad, if you just don't know where to turn, just stop and reflect and pray, please, that you can find some strength to keep going, and God will get you through this. Whatever you're going through, He'll pull you through it. He got you to it. He'll pull you through it, I promise. If y'all enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. If you're going through something and you just need somebody to talk to, email me, contact me. My email's faithoverfearmotivations@gmail.com. I'm by no means a counselor, but I'd be an ear to listen, and I'd try to find you the help you need. And if you want to talk about a colostomy you've got going on, or if you're going to have to get something, or if you're going through cancer, or you got diagnosed, message me, email me. I'm open. I'll talk, and I'll share. I'll go into more detail if you want me to, type deal. But anyways, thanks for watching the video. Sorry this one got a little long, but like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Keep your faith over your fear.